Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Stihl MS 162 and how it compares to the Stihl MS 170. Okay, so a couple of things to look at here between the MS 162 and the MS 170 that make them different, and that's some of the glaring things when you take a first look at the saw. Is on the MS 162 you can see that the case on the front, that whole case is clear, so you can see how much bar oil you have in the saw, as opposed to the 170 that has just a little sight window there so that you can see what your bar oil level is. So unlike the MS 170, the MS 162 has one bar nut as opposed to two, which I think is a nice feature. When you're having to loosen your bar, you're only dealing with one nut as opposed to the two. When you want to adjust the tension of the chain, the MS 170 has a flathead bolt on the front of the saw next to the bar, whereas the MS 162 has a flathead bolt next to your bar nut, which is, in my opinion, a little bit easier to get to when you want to adjust the tension of your chain. So just like the oil tank, the fuel tank on the MS 170 has a viewing window. The MS 162, the fuel tank is clear, and so that it makes it easier so that you can see your fuel level at any time. The next thing I'd like to take a look at is the anti-vibration system between the two saws. The MS 170 has the bushing on the bottom of the handle, whereas the new MS 162 switched over to springs. You can also see that the anti-vibration system on the top of the saw, the MS 170 again has the bushing, and the MS 162 has a spring. To get to the air filter on both saws, the MS 170, you would remove this top cover housing lock nut by turning it to the left with a flathead screwdriver. On the MS 162, this has three Torx or flathead bolts that you would remove and then pull the top cover off. So to remove the top cover on the MS 170, we'll take a flathead scrunch. We'll just turn that to the unlock position, push that down to the choke, and then the top cover pops off and you can access your air filter, which is here, and then the air filter easily just pulls up. It's just a simple air filter. To access the air filter in the MS 162, you would take your Torx or flathead scrunch and you'll loosen the bolts. Once they are loose, you can then remove the top cover of the saw, and then this is the new air filter on the 162, which has this locking tab that you pull back, and then the air filter pulls up and out. Thanks for watching today's video. All of us at Hilly Sales and Service and Stihl value your safety. We recommend that when running a chainsaw, you invest in a pair of boots, a pair of chaps, some hand protection, hearing protection, eye protection, and something to help protect your head. Again, thanks for watching this video. God bless. Have a great day.